I think we're here. Yeah.
It's live.
Hello. So, it's been a while. Thank you for joining us. If you do, it's non-obligatory. I'd like to introduce the Cauldron Witch, Kevin,
Hey guys.
and everybody knows the Rowan Woods.
Hello.
Hello.
The only weird thing is, there I see myself on the screen now. All right.
Oh, I was gonna say I just got the notification.
It was doing that weird thing where it doesn't show me for like a second.
Yeah.
Hi, Amber. Hi, West.
Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been a while. Long while. Like over a year.
Oh, like forever.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh, welcome
No!
back.
Marty!
No.
You guys see the comments?
Yeah, I can see the comments.
Yeah, I gotta press the comment button to see the comments.
Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Is there an echo?
I don't know.
Okay, it's just not great. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do a series.
There is.
There is. How do I fix that?
Oh, I'm the last person to ask. And with that being said,
Does somebody have their live on back today? Or?
I don't. But
I know why. It's because it's reverberating through Kevin, I think.
okay. Well, I'm gonna turn my volume down a bit because that can also sometimes.
Okay, maybe yeah, me too. What's it doing to me?
I think it's reverberating.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it that time.
Okay, cool. Cool.
We're gonna do a series on Moon Magiks, and like today's the Dark Moon.
Happy Dark Moon, everybody.
Happy Dark Moon for the followers of any of the dark gods or goddesses. Hello.
Happy Dive Moon.
What? What'd you say?
Dive Moon.
Yeah.
Some people call it Death Moon. Some people call it Dive Moon.
Some of us can't pronounce stuff, so it doesn't matter. But I want to do. We've been chatting about doing moon phase magic and like talking about what's best done on what phase of the moon. So like tonight is the dark moon, so that's where we're gonna open, and then technically tomorrow starts the new moon. Yeah. So
there's okay, so it depends on how people view it. I think when it comes to the like study and like the science behind the moon, there is no like dark moon and new moon is the same, but magically speaking, the dark moon and new moon are separate. The dark moon is when there's no moon in the sky; it's absent from the light, and that's when it's kind of like there's a vortex of you can kind of do any types of works because you're in the blackness of night, and that you can manifest anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was created in darkness, but the new moon is when you see that first sliver of the moon, and that's for like the starting new beginnings, setting on new journeys, stuff like that, more specific with the intentions, I guess.
And now that it's been broken down to me that way, it makes total sense. But before, I was like a lot of people, and I joined them together. And now
a lot of people do. It's up to people's practices. You know what I mean? For me, it's like that balance of polarity where just like with the full moon, you can do anything. You have the dark moon, you can do it.
Yeah.
And then the different phases all have their different intentions and what they're more known for.
Are we going to get into waxing and waning? Because there are certain spells better on waxing and waning moons.
Yeah. I think that's where like the first quarter. No. I'm sorry. So it goes, and we're not gonna probably talk about everything, but it goes dark moon, new moon, first quarter, waxing, second quarter, full moon, third quarter, waning, fourth quarter, dark.
Yeah, we need to talk about that because I gotta take notes.
Okay. Did you want to do quarters? Because I have a book that goes at like specifically on the quarters.
I mean, if we're gonna do a moon thing, we might as well.
Okay.
It's
But
it's full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter,
Jeez.
waning crescent, new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon.
then that. Whatever. We got to do more research.
But we're here to do moon
We're
magic.
here to do it.
To talk on these spaces.
The topic tonight is obviously the dark moon. And a lot of people do dark magics on the dark moon because they're under the guise of there's no light being shown on what you're doing.
It's very potent time for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like the solar eclipse was known to be a great time to make like cursed tablets and stuff like that, because in some cultures that was when evil and destruction and death was at its apex.
I know.
Egyptian mythology specifically. I know there's a lot of cultures that have a lot of like that view it beneficiary in a way, and view it how you want to view it. I love all the perspectives and outlooks on it, but that was just in Egyptian mythology one of the things, because it was something about a snake consuming the sun for once. Like evil, the sun, comes and goes every day and wins victory, but that one time there's a solar eclipse, the snake devours the sun and evil spreads around the world. Darkness, destruction, chaos.
Okay.
The word evil, but
I know the eclipse. There was something biblical. Somebody out there is going to know more than me because, I'm just regurgitating some of the little clips and pieces that I catch here and there. But there was something, and I know we're getting off topic because we're talking about the eclipse, but it's involved in the moon.
no, yeah.
It, at one point, was said to be the reason that everybody, when there's an eclipse such as we had, the totalitarian zones or something about the bringing of the 3 days of darkness or something.
Okay.
I wanted to look more into that, and then I got sidetracked until just now. I totally forgot about it.
Well, and the solar eclipse is a good thing to talk about because that's with the dark moon, technically. You know what I mean? And the lunar eclipse is with the full moon. But yeah, no. So the solar eclipse is one. I mean, and again, with the dark moon especially, it's perfect timing where you can do a lot of where it's more known to do baneful works.
I don't know. Yes, definitely for baneful works, all the dark stuff, and then also when I think dark moon, I think shielding. Like if I'm wanting to cloak my house, it's basically a protection. Cloak the house, cloak the car, cloak the whatever, because you're under a blanket of darkness. So anything associated with being covered in a blanket of darkness is where I go to. And then there are, like, you have an app that gives specific timing.
I get you. I got you. It is called Moon.
Oh,
I keep laughing every time. I'm like, what's the name? And I just see Moon.
Freaking obvious.
I have an app. I have a full moon app, and it's really weird because every time it goes to either the dark moon or the full moon, it sends you a message, and it's like a really off the wall message, like the spaghetti's in the microwave, that kind of thing.
I love that.
Love that.
Or it'd be like, I'm lonely. I'm like, what are you saying?
Do you guys remember way back when Tequila had that weather app that would be?
Oh yeah,
that was
humor
the
app.
funniest app ever.
That shit was hilarious.
I had that for the longest time.
I did for a little bit, and I think when I switched back to iPhone, I lost it. Why do I sit down and immediately get the yawns? We've been talking all damn day. I haven't yawned once.
It's because you're in a comfy chair now, and you're not like focused on doing a lot of things.
That's true, because I've been running around with the head cut off on it.
Is Rowan frozen for you?
No.
Oh.
He's doing that.
Okay. I haven't frozen on my screen, but that's just me.
Excellent.
It'll break. It always does.
So, Rowan is bringing a new aspect to the chat
Mm-hmm.
of gardening.
Of God.
Gardening.
Yes.
So,
So there's I mean, I guess since the dawn of time, people have, planted their crops by the moon phases and not just like um the seasonal aspects of like the sun and stuff like that. And especially if you see, and you know how every year you get the farmer's almanac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for this moon phase, the dark moon is where you want to grow anything that thrives in darkness. So like your root crops, or um, yeah, your root crops, or the ones that you want to start off that do kind of stretch towards the light, like as the moon it exits the dark phase and starts, you know, coming into the full moon. As each day it gets closer to the full moon, the moisture is more accessible in the soil, and so as the moon gets full, the plants grow up. So basically, the dark time of the moon is more so when you want to start sowing your seeds that they're in complete darkness, and then as it gets towards the full moon, it grows in the light.
I
Okay.
heard, which could be false, but I think I heard something about the dark moon also being perfect to plant herbs specifically.
Mm-hmm. Basically, the whole idea of planting by the moon is the fact that the moon controls the tides, so it controls the moistures on Earth. So it controls the moisture that is available in plants. That's one of the reasons they say that herbs are more powerful when you pick them on a full moon, is because the moisture that has been inside the plant has been drawn up into the leaves and the flowers of the plant, and the energies are more accessible because the moon has pulled them forth.
amazing. I love this picture.
See, I've watched some people like doing things more according to the moon, but tell you the truth, I just buy plants and put them in their pots or the ground when I get them from like Home Depot or something. I'm horrible.
It is hard to follow the moon cycles. And let's be honest, everybody's got jobs, kids, lives, friends, things are going wrong. I will say, because I think Amber just mentioned it a second ago in a comment, and I didn't think about it. Now, I work with animals all day. And Marty, that's in here, also works with animals all day. She could probably tell you the same thing. Full moons, dark moons, absolute chaos. And it's funny because it'll switch. Some months it'll be the people, some months it'll be the animals. It'll just really depend on the energy of the moon. And I love it when people say the moon doesn't affect people. If it can pull the ocean, it's about
Okay,
that.
right.
That just it's exhausting too. Yes, Marty knows. Marty works at a like a chemical facility.
I mean, they say how much percentage of our body is water? 80, 90%.
But
Something
yeah,
like
we're
that.
mostly water.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the term lunatic comes from.
Right. Right. And lycanthropes. Not to get off topic, it's still moon related.
Yeah,
They're activated during the moon phase of the full moon, allegedly.
IT.
There she is. Peeps. But
You
like
have no moderators.
I don't. I never needed them before now. So you're welcome. I'll add you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean,
What's that?
I don't. It was Alan. I asked for a cold beverage, so I stopped falling asleep.
Why did I think it was tea?
Oh, I wish she was here handing me a cold beverage.
Oh.
That would be nice.
No, I meant iced tea.
Oh, tea? Oh, shit.
That's what happens.
It's the Pepsi.
Now I want a Coca-Cola.
I'd take both.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Coca-Cola, but the spiced Coca-Cola, not advertised, the best one. That's the only one I've. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me.
I've never had it. I saw it and I was like, oh no.
No,
I like the real nice Coca-Cola from Mexico made with real sugar cane and that
Yes.
glass bottle.
Yes,
Oh,
that's my
my God.
fave.
I don't know
Oh,
what the spice is, but it's good.
why are we
Oh, I like a
spicy?
nice vanilla Coke too.
Oh no, it's the only one I like, so let me have it.
You can have all of it, as far as I'm concerned. Every drop.
Dr. Pepper
You got it.
for the summer had a coconut Dr. Pepper, a coconut cream Dr. Pepper. Yeah, see, I don't usually like coconut flavored drinks, but that thing was busting.
See, the bougie mystic knows what I'm talking about. He agrees with me. The spice Coke is good.
Mm. What do
Mm.
you on the Dark Moon specifically? Okay.
That
Oh,
tastes
no.
like shit. Just for that comment, I'm blocking you.
Wait, what tastes like shit? What tastes like shit?
I'm
I guess the
looking.
coconut.
Well, I don't like coconut water, or actually coconut. The only coconut I eat is Samoa's.
I like coconut water, but the only coconut water that I like is the one that I get from the Dollar Tree, and I think it's by Azul is the name of the brand. It literally tastes like the milk that's left over in Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Is it kind of like horchata?
I mean, I don't like milk.
I mean, I mean, it has like a horchata taste to it, but it's coconut water.
Okay. I don't get down with coconut. Alex loves horchata, and he'll order it from
Are
the
you
restaurant.
serious? My
Oh,
my brother got a little vape that was horchata flavor, and if I can get that, maybe I'll get that for him because that's disgusting. I saw that and I was like, this is not something I would want.
no, absolutely not.
How much sunscreen do you drink?
I, it's funny because I use a coconut-based sunscreen.
Well,
Like
the smell is always good.
I like the smell, but I don't like the way it tastes.
I agree with you. Okay, wait. I will have my like pina colada.
Nope.
Do
Smell like.
you like pea?
Nah, see, girl, give me my pina colada right now.
I give it to you. I'll give it to you all day. I just would rather have a margarita.
Okay, let me ask you something. Now, this is important. Ready? Salt or sugar?
Salt. It's got enough sugar in it already.
Sugar if it's a lemon drop.
Well,
I've never had a true lemon drop.
I don't like lemon drops. I should get off.
I can't remember what we had.
You don't like anything, apparently.
I mean, you're so picky all of a sudden. We're getting off topic.
All right, back to the moons.
Moon. What is the best? Okay.
You know, I will say the dark moon, again, it's like, it's the nothing. You know what I mean? And from the nothing, you can create anything. So that's something I like to look at it where it's like, like how quartz crystal is a great amplifier and can do anything?
Yeah.
The new moon is the same way.
Okay.
I mean, the dark moon, I'm sorry.
The dark.
The full moon, the dark moon, but specifically the dark moon, same thing. Again, we create we create something out of nothing, and that's what the dark moon is going to help us with. And again, depending on how or who you work with, be it certain spirits, angels, demons, gods, whatever it is, some of them might work better under the dark moon or come through clearer through the dark moon.
See, if I was gonna do work on the dark moon, I would either A, not do any work, or B, it'd be negative work. It would be more baneful work. Other than that, I don't. For me, I don't want to do anything creative on the dark moon because I feel like it's more of a rest period than anything. And then when the first light of the new moon comes, then I'll start doing stuff.
Can I bring something up about a rest period that I know
The
person
void.
wanted me to bring up? So there's this thing with the moon, right? Now, tradition has it that, like some traditions anyway, that this includes any spell, any magic you do. Personally, in my traditions, only if your spell is linked to the moon or is tied to the moon in any way, be it through phases, energy, whatever. If it's connected to the moon, listen up. There's this thing called, if you don't know, the moon void of course. Now, the moon void of course is when technically the moon goes in void from. So the moon is in signs, right? So when it goes from Cancer to Leo, there is a moment, a brief second or minute or up to a day, I think, where the moon is in no sign, and they say that any spell cast under the moon or with the moon's energy while the moon is in void, the spell goes to the void and doesn't manifest. So there's a website. You just go on Google and look up the moon void, of course, and maybe your area. There should be a map that comes up that's in your area that tells you the date and times when the moon goes in void and when it's out of void and everything. When it goes into signs, everything. But that's just so some witchcraft traditions say that when you do certain spells, it ain't gonna manifest, it ain't gonna work because it goes into the void.
Well, if we're talking about paying attention to moon signs for spell work specifically, I mean, you can do anything, whatever you want, really, if the moon doesn't mean shit to you. But like,
no, if you're not linking your spell to the moon, do you?
Then it doesn't matter. But if you're moon driven,
right,
like we tend to be,
right,
then
pay attention.
That would be something to definitely pay attention to.
Well, see,
especially if it's something you got to do right now. Like, do it. If you can't wait to do it, don't wait.
Let's not do that. Sometimes, like, I feel like we're so quick. I can't remember. I think we've all talked about this at one point. Like, we're so quick to act or react when we feel something either towards us or towards a loved one or towards a friend or towards family or whatever. We're quick to react and not take some elements into consideration. And maybe we just shed light on that. We can't always be reactive. We have to be proactive. But that's always rewards.
It's always circumstantial, of course, but where, if you can, you should, maybe, in my opinion. The more power you can harness on, the better. You know what I mean?
But I get, like, Rose's right, though. Like, sometimes you can't wait. And, like, we've been in situations where, like, okay, enough's enough. We got to, right now, just get it done. And then it's like, oh, well, we could have done X, Y, and Z a little different, but it is what it is. We did what we had to do at the time. And that's okay, because sometimes that's life. Now, back in the day, when everybody was, like, literally led by the moon and the stars and the sun, like, they probably would have been, like, really late.
Times have changed, though, and we have to go with the changes.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on up there. They could be on a call. We don't know. We do what we do. Y'all are all talking about Coca-Cola and alcohol.
Alcohol? Wait, who brought? Oh, wait, we brought up alcohol.
Yeah, we did it. Bunch of drunks.
Is that I saw T say something about tahine, which I should put that. I've never tried that on. I've never tried that on a margarita. I gotta try that.
I haven't tried it on margarita, but I've tried it on watermelon. I've tried it on grapefruit.
I haven't tried it on the watermelon. Stop with me. I ate all my tahine.
Tahine on honeydew is the bomb. You think it's good on watermelon? Put it on the honey.
Really? Okay, so I'm going straight to the honeydew.
Honeydew. Honey did it. It was good.
Amber said she was born on the dark moon, which is funny because I was born on the full moon.
I have never looked that up.
Girl, what moon are you born under?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard of that rhyme? Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's whoa. Hello, accent. Tuesday's child is Tuesday child.
I hear fireworks going on. They're still going off.
Yeah, they're popping fireworks.
Are you okay tonight?
No. Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for a living. And the child born on Sabbath day is bony, blithe, and good and gay.
How did it end?
Bony and blithe, good and gay.
Gay? Like...
No, Kevin. Happy.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good.
I was born on a Monday, so I'm fair face.
I was born. I don't know.
Friday, so I guess I'm loving it given.
It doesn't tell me what day this was. I feel like it was a Tuesday. I don't really remember though.
Hold up. When's your birthday?
April 18th, 1970. None of your business. Okay. Because it starts with a 19. I'm in the 1900s.
It is
Yeah, we were born in the 1900s.
Stop it. I was born on a
Born in-
waxing giddiness with the illumination of 80.85%.
Okay. Okay, so you were about to be a full moon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's fine.
Well, it was a Tuesday. I was right. I had a feeling it was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday.
Sandy, the TV's making.
The current moon phase for April 18th, 1978 is the waxing giddiness phase. On this day, the moon was 11 blah, blah, blah days old, 79 point blah, 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 blah. Oh, so this one's got a different percentage than the other one. So they all say something a little different. But it was a Tuesday. Maybe I do remember coming into the world.
You're full of grace.
Waxing crescent. Oh, no, that's a waning crescent. Is that a waxing crescent? Is it a crescent? No, maybe. I don't know.
Well, which way was it going?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't know.
It's almost the full moon. Anyway,
Yeah, I need to get that Moon Magic book. So I need to be educated. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when I was a kid, like 4 or 5, I was obsessed with the moon. And I used to watch Bear in the Big Blue House, so I called it Lunar.
Oh,
Who remembers Bear in the Big Blue House? That was my favorite show.
I remember it vaguely, but I don't know much about it.
my favorite show as a kid, like a kid, was Blue's Clues.
That was Adrian's favorite.
We just got a letter.
We just
Wonder
got
who it's
letter.
from.
Yeah, that was. I had like a Blue's Clues like armchair. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Or
Uh-huh.
Dragon
Little
Tales.
notebook, the little
yeah, I miss my childhood, man.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I was one of those parents that I was very restrictive on certain things. If I got bad juju from it or if I just didn't agree with the content, they never watched Barney.
No,
I hate
they shouldn't because I agree with you on that.
I was obsessed with
I
Barney.
wouldn't show anything I don't agree with anyway.
Barney? Why?
Yeah.
I knew people that was on Barney.
And
Oh.
Thomas the Tank.
He loved Thomas the Tank. Thomas the Tank. Because you're how old are you now? 26?
That's my guess because Sam asked me today. And I said,
25? 26.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 25.
oh, I said 26.
Adrian, so you're the same age as Adrian.
Yeah.
You barely hit the 1900s, okay?
I was 98.
See?
Hey,
See?
two
The
years.
1900s.
Alex was born in 99. He literally barely missed it. Or
I
barely.
missed it.
Yeah, you missed it.
I missed it. I was born a month before 9/11.
Oh.
Explains so much.
The
What?
destruction has landed.
So,
uh,
do you guys do any specific dark moon things? That makes sense.
I can taste Gagnon.
Okay, I agree with you there. Which I don't know if I'll necessarily be doing my normal thing tonight, but I will be doing something tonight.
No, something. How does the
like-
supremacy feel?
last new moon I did.
He's
ritual
already claimed the
I
role
just
of
read
Myrtle.
that.
He's claimed the role of Myrtle, which is just
Mhm.
like the Game of Thrones, Princess Rhaenys, the queen who never was.
Reading those comments.
So I'm still the supreme. So
I'm sorry, what?
Noah asked, asked me, how does the supremacy feel? Because he keeps saying that I'm taking it away from Rowan.
he's Myrtle.
What was that little dude's name? Beverly Leslie.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't his name. I don't know what his name was, but he was Beverly Leslie and Will and Grace. That's my character.
Yeah.
Short, sassy.
Yeah. And then I don't remember her name.
Was
I
he
remember
playing?
her in the past.
Was the little dude's name? Was he actually a witch?
They were all witches.
Yeah,
Well,
he was just a little
I don't
pinches.
know if he was technically a warlock.
I
I
think
don't
it's
remember. We got to go back to Apocalypse season where they had the boys witches school. I don't
Yeah.
remember what they were.
which was such a sham.
oh my god, I was so disappointed.
That show just gets worse and worse sometimes.
Yeah, I quit watching after like 3 seasons ago.
I think the last season I watched was the
4 seasons.
vampire season, I think.
As soon as I saw Kim Kardashian come in, I was like, mm-mm.
And I miss. I think the
Well,
last
so I can't watch
the
it.
hotel. I think the
Oh,
last.
with Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that was the last one I remember watching.
Oh, Hotel? Oh, you missed a. I don't actually know.
Because I didn't watch Roanoke either, and I wanted to watch
I
Roanoke, but
did.
everybody shit on it, and I was like, never mind.
Bad.
It was bad.
You didn't watch Apocalypse? All right, look.
I did. I did.
Okay, I was gonna say it's not like Apocalypse was that good, but I liked the witches part.
Yeah, that was good. And that guy is gorgeous. I hate that he's such a dickhead, but whatever.
I liked him when he didn't have the long hair. Like go back to the short hair. Like it's still long, but the short
Are
hair.
you talking about Michael?
Yeah, who are we talking about?
Michael. I like
yeah.
the long hair.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gorgeous.
Well,
Now, with the short hair, he is.
I don't. Now, Evan Peters.
What about Evan Peters? I got videos of Evan Peters. I will send you.
Then, I don't need them. I'm just saying.
He is a fine-looking man.
He can do anything.
That man is a fine-looking man.
He's very versatile.
I hope.
I didn't say flexible. He's probably flexible too.
Y'all just like the most basic ones.
Who do you like?
The one that Lady Gaga's character married in the hotel because he had money.
I don't remember. I think I remember, but I don't remember.
The one she was sucking the soul out of?
Sucking someone's soul?
Well, she basically, she was holding him captive, I feel like.
She married one.
I don't remember his name.
Was it like is the actor gay in real life?
Matt Bomber.
Matt Bomber, thank you. Yeah, him. He is fine.
Yes.
He
is. Did it too.
He is awesome. And he played for my team. What's up?
Yeah, he's a hottie.
He's
cute. It's the coloring of the blue eyes, the fair skin, and the dark hair. I just, But Ian Somerhalder,
Ian Somerhalder. What are you about to say?
He's cute, but I don't like the way his face is aging.
There's no butt. Oh wait, aging?
Yeah, he's getting he's wrinkling. He's prematurely wrinkling. Really bad.
Look, personally,
what magic do you do during a lunar eclipse? Sex magic. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Wait, what?
Noah asked me directly, "What magics do you do during the lunar eclipse?" Sex magic.
Oh, okay, that's good because you know what? Mine is just like super powerful. I mean, we can really get into this when we talk about it. The super powerful full moon effects. I'm more with the solar eclipse. I'm very connected more with the solar eclipse.
I don't know. This one, the April 8th one really took me by surprise, to be honest. I was not expecting it to be so potent. I'm sorry, yes. Yes.
Wait, what?
the bougie mystic.
I've had a couple of dreams about Bad Bunny.
Oh wow, I don't have the only person I ever had a dream with was Joe Jonas, but it wasn't I wasn't like I was dating him, but I wasn't messing around with him. That was the same dream actually that the spirit came to me because I had to dip out on Joe Jonas because there was a spirit communicating with me. It was awful.
Y'all remember Zanku from Charmed?
Which one was he?
It was Zanku. Okay, do you remember the guy, the demon who helped the Charmed ones take down the avatars? He was walking around with a fucking torch, showing Leo all the Egyptian stuff.
No, I haven't gotten there again yet, and I don't remember from back in the day.
All right, she ain't.
I'll find
I
it.
know. Who's saying ew?
He
Saying ew to
he
that?
killed my favorite demon, so I don't like him.
Wait, he's your favorite, but you don't like him? What? What'd you say?
No, he killed my favorite demon.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Do you remember
get that.
Kira,
No,
Kira.
the seer,
no,
the pretty one?
no.
Oh, okay. JoJo.
What?
I haven't gotten back to. I'm rewatching it. I haven't watched it in 30 years, 20
The
years,
first-
whatever it is.
The first episode you meet
Christina
Kira
Hendricks.
is one of my favorite episodes.
Is that who he's talking about? Christina Hendricks?
Ew, the Joe Jonas.
Red hair, big
Here.
mouth? Is that?
Let me-
Because I'll get down
Oh,
with
this-
Christina.
This is Zanku. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. The Magi from The Mummy. Yes.
Okay, now pull
Look
up Kira.
Look at that tasty fine man.
I wouldn't find him attractive, but
I
I,
don't.
found him attractive as the Magi. Yes, see? Yeah.
There's Kira. Oh, there's Kira.
See, this is not okay. That's when he kills Kira.
She might like that.
Good. She
That's a
did.
fine.
She did.
Yes, fine.
You know they had a little history. They played into that. They played into that for a second.
Zanku. He's all right.
We need to
now.
get
He's
off
got
of here because it's been over 30 minutes. We're trying to keep these short and sweet because we get so damn distracted, a bunch of ADD up here.
Right, talking about Kira and Zanku.
We went way off.
Okay,
Moon Phase.
all right. Well, this was awesome. Thanks
Yeah,
for
it was great. Oh, okay. So the next one. So we can't do the phases every single day.
Phase. Oh no.
Yeah. Like, so I don't know. So tomorrow starts the new moon. I'm off work tomorrow. I could do it. We could get on tomorrow if we wanted to.
I'm free this whole weekend. It's relaxation weekend for me.
Say.
I was gonna say, some traditions, you know how they say with the 3 days of the full moon? Some say
Mhm.
with 3 days of the dark moon. But point is still.
But is it? Because like
No,
tomorrow.
yeah, no. Exactly. Tomorrow there's a sliver of light. That's the new moon.
Yeah, you'll see the edge tomorrow. So I like that vibe.
Right.
But
The fact are
but actuality. you
yeah,
know.
no, yeah.
Now I do. Okay, so this is where I get a little bit finicky, persnickety. Is like I like that energy for the full moon for real because I will play on that. But somehow for the dark moon it doesn't jive with me.
That's fine.
Dark moon is like a small window.
Yeah. And that's probably, the case because I couldn't see that because with the full moon you see that much. That shit
Yeah.
is right, and that shit is powerful because it's got the potency added on from the sun. It's a
Yeah.
triad of magic with the sun, the moon, and the earth. So the dark moon, as much as we love our dark moon, it doesn't have that. So I could see
Yeah.
that perspective.
I want to know why I'm talking about Christina Hendricks because that's all I'm thinking about right now.
No, I
I don't know
know.
who brought her up. I don't know why she was brought up. But that's all I'm thinking about.
Who is she again? I know the name. I just don't know the name.
You know what? You don't even care.
You know
you
what?
don't-
She's a singer, right?
What?
Is she a singer?
No.
Actor?
No. Yes.
That was close. Oh,
She fills out dresses really well. I'll show you a picture later. Okay, we're
I'm
gonna
just looking at pictures of Vancouver.
we'll get off here. We're gonna be on Kevin's channel in approximately
like 10 minutes.
we're gonna say 15. And we'll be seeing you there. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe or check out at least, give it a like and whatnot to Kevin the Cauldron Witch, and we'll all three reconvene in 15 to 20 minutes.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Boy.